The night passes in Ithaca, but inside Odysseus' palace nothing truly changes. The suitors continue to feast as if the house already belonged to them, filling the halls with laughter and music. With the bold noise of men who believe they are untouchable, they eat what is not theirs, drink what they did not earn, and treat Odysseus' servants as if they were born only to obey. But for Telemachus, that night marks a turning point. He has seen the impossible with his own eyes. The stranger who spoke to him, who offered him hope and a plan, was not a man. It was Athena. And if a goddess has entered Odysseus' palace and spoken to him directly, it can mean only one thing. Fate has begun to move again. When morning comes, Telemachus is no longer the same silent boy who sat among the suitors, unable to react. Fear is still inside him, because it would be impossible not to feel it. But now that fear does not paralyze him, now it pushes him forward. And Telemachus knows what he must do. He calls an assembly. It is a simple gesture, but in Ithaca, it is an enormous act. The people gather, uncertain and curious. It had not happened in years. No one even remembered the last time the palace had truly called the island together, the suitors. However, understand immediately that something is changing, and yet they come, confident that Telemachus is still nothing more than a boy about to be humiliated. Telemachus begins to speak. At first his voice is not loud, but it is clear. And the more he speaks, the more his determination grows, because at last he is saying out loud what 4 years has been locked inside him. He describes what is happening in the palace, how the suitors consume Odysseus' wealth day after day, how they profane his house, and how they humiliate his mother. Then Telemachus turns directly to the suitors. He tells them to stop. He tells them to leave. He tells them that if they truly wish to marry Penelope, they must return to their own homes and seek her hand according to proper rules, without devouring what belongs to Odysseus. But the suitors do not listen. They laugh, and their laughter is an insult. To them, Telemachus' words are not a threat. They are an annoyance. One of them speaks and coldly shifts the blame. He says the fault is not the suitors, but Penelope's. He says Penelope keeps them there, that she deceives them, that she toys with them. And then he reveals what everyone knows, but few dare to say openly. For years, Penelope has bought time through cunning. She promised she would choose a new husband once she finished weaving a funeral shroud for Laertes, Odysseus' father. Every day she wove, every night, in secret, she unraveled what she had done, and so time passed, and the suitors remained. Telemachus hears it and does not deny it. He cannot deny it, but he understands something essential. The suitors are using Penelope's strategy as an excuse, a justification, a way to remain in the palace without shame. So Telemachus does what Athena urged him to do. He does not limit himself to complaining. He acts. He tells the people that he will leave Ithaca, that he will no longer remain still and wait, that he will cross the sea to search for news of his father, speaking with Nestor in Pylos and Menelaus in Sparta, the men who fought beside Odysseus at Troy and who may know the truth. In that moment, something shifts inside the assembly, because a boy who decides to set out in a world like this is no longer only a boy. Unto the suitors, that is dangerous. The assembly ends without a true solution. But Telemachus has gained something. He has spoken. He has broken the silence. He has shown Ithaca that Odysseus' house is not yet completely lost. And while the people return to their homes, the suitors return to the palace and continue to feast. But now their laughter carries a shadow, because Telemachus is no longer merely the son of the missing king. He has become an obstacle,